I wonder if you'd talk a little bit about your background working with older adult populations and how you found your way to this work.
I worked a great deal with senior services organizations and learned a whole lot about serving older adults in their homes with all the goal of helping people maintain independence as long as they could. But my role was with working with the senior service organizations, and so I wasn't doing direct service, although I would have opportunities to meet with older adults and hear from them in that planning role. And a few years ago, when I made a career change, I was very interested in the arts and aging movement that had started in our community, and for a couple of reasons. One is that I've been a lifelong art practitioner in my avocational life, actually studied theater in college, have been a lifelong musician, primarily piano and singing, and also about 20 years ago dove into the visual arts by taking clay classes and learned to throw pots and just loved it. I'd never thought of myself as a visual artist and found that I too could make art in a visual art medium. And so when I was looking for a career change, I was really intrigued by the arts and aging and just felt a natural yearning to get involved in that work based on my own personal experience and my professional experience. And so I began the search for a position and found my way to Commonbond Communities as their Arts and Aging Program Director.
Why do you believe creative aging programs are important to programming options for an older adult population in your community?
What we have found in this work is that the programs have built an incredible sense of confidence among the program participants in their ability to express themselves creatively and to learn something new, and have found through their testimonials that it really mitigates that social isolation. It creates a sense of community and deepens friendships, even if people knew each other to speak to. The act of creating together and learning together helps them see each other in a different way and deepens their bonds with each other and offers opportunities for new people in some of our sites to get to know their fellow folks in a really positive environment.
What kind of staff support did you need to continue to grow the programming?
The director of programs had to be on board, and I wouldn't have been hired to come on board at Commonbond without that experience and true belief. So having a manager who I report to be totally supportive is essential. It's also been really important to have the buy-in and support of the site-based service coordinators who need to provide logistic support and also promote the program with the residents in their community. And they're the ones who are on site and know people and know their personalities and the personality of the site. So it's really critical to have them say, yes, we want this program, and help to promote it with people that they meet and create that sense of an arts community within their building. And then, of course, their managers, their regional managers who they report to also need to be supportive, because you have to add this into their programming. And this fits within, as I mentioned, our mission of creating vibrant communities. So part of their coordinator's job is community building activities. Mm-hmm. And this is a great one in the buildings where we are. We also need support from our resource development team to do the fundraising that we need, and we've been fortunate to have a mix of private funding and individual donors, as well as the public arts funding in Minnesota to help us. So all of those things are really important to have a team approach, really, to the Arts and Aging program.